I was talking the other day with someone who works in a place where teams consistently fail to deliver on their commitments, and leadership doesn't seem to care. Someone else recently shared with me that they've been assigned to a project, but they were told that they shouldn't worry about completing it because nobody really expected that project to succeed. Low expectations like these can be demoralizing. Today I want to share 4 things that contribute to low expectations and 4 things that you can do to overcome them. First, sometimes the goal just seems impossible. Maybe it's something no one in your organization has ever succeeded with. But if you want to succeed anyway, consider the impossible task of going to the moon before the end of the 1960s. The key there was an inspiring goal that drew people in, rather than a fear that drove people. Find the inspiring goal that your team feels drawn to achieve. Second, sometimes the resources aren't available. One possible response as a leader is to raise the red flag and request more resources for your team. Another possibility is to see the resource constraints combined with the autonomy that you have by not depending on more resources as a drive for creativity. Focus on the desired outcomes more than the expected outputs, and see how you may be able to accomplish the real goal in an innovative way. Think about how the Chinese AI engineers responded when access to high-end GPU chips wasn't possible. DeepSeek is what happened when their resources weren't available. Third, sometimes accountability is just too uncomfortable. According to the 5 Dysfunctions of a Team by Patrick Lencioni, avoidance of accountability often stems from the absence of trust, which comes from a fear of conflict, which is the result of a lack of commitment. Consider which of the dysfunctions your team is facing and work to overcome those. Fourth, sometimes it's just your own personal expectations that are low. Maybe you haven't yet faced serious consequences to your own lack of success. You can choose to raise your own personal standards. Set some personal habit and outcome goals. Invite a friend or colleague to hold you accountable for those goals. Living in an organization with low expectations can feel disappointing, depressing, and demoralizing. Regardless of the reason, you can take steps to raise those expectations and introduce new energy into your work. If you'd like some help thinking about what steps might work for you, let's talk. Visit stevedwyer.com/talk for a complimentary conversation.